Something that I have been noticing lately is that, for instance, that the background, the stars and the enemies are the same speed. So right, they are scrolling at the same velocity. The other thing is that some enemies doesn't have the collider. So we can fix that easy. So first thing, so here when I am changing and returning back the enemies to the start of the level, to the beginning. So I'm changing the position, right? So that means that to fix the collider not set to the enemy, I can then change or reset again the position for the collider. Position equals to or the sprite position or this position, right? Like this. And then I need to go to the update star field, and yep, it's the same speed as the enemy, so I'm gonna lower that a little bit. They're gonna be 404. So if I run and save again, now we can see that the collider is following the enemy, and that the background, the star background, it's not at the same speed of the enemies, which is, now you can see the difference between the enemies advancing and the stars advancing at the background. So I think we're good on that. So the colliders are working fine now. And remember that all the functions that we have update functions and we have set functions. All the set functions goes inside the init method here. All the set function inside the init method, and all the update functions inside the main update method, right? So that's how it works. I'm telling you this because I realized that I had a set bullets here and it was creating a bottleneck, and I was having some issues with the memory, but then I fixed it. So I'm just double checking with you that all your updates should be here and all your set function should be in the init. Now I need to add another structure. I'm gonna add another interface for the bullets, because the bullets need a direction and need other properties. I don't want to mess the code. I just want to keep it simple, and I'm going to group all the properties in a single object now. So I'm going to create in the core, in the NTFS and NTFC, I'm going to create a new interface, and that will be the enemy bullet.js for default interface enemy bullet, right? So my bullet will have the mesh. It's composed of a mesh, and it will have the speed also. It will be a number, and it will contain a direction, and that will be a vector3 object. I need to import the properties here. Babylon core. I think the vector should be also vector3 is also part of the babylon.js core, and the number is just simple primitive number. With this, I can go now again to the level, and when I'm creating the bullets array, in the beginning, so the enemy bullets. Okay, so I want to comment this, and I'm going to create now another. I commented the enemies. So the enemy bullets now will be an enemy bullet array, not a mesh now, because the mesh is inside the object. So I need to go to the set bullets, see the enemy bullets now, set enemy bullets. And I need to create a material, that's fine. I need to set every bullet here, but this is just a mesh, right? So now for every enemy bullet that I push here, I don't want to push directly the enemy bullet that I create because this is a mesh. Now I have an object structure, right? It's a mesh, which is the enemy bullet, that's fine. And I have now a speed, and then I will need a constant for the enemy bullet speed that I don't have. Oh, okay. I have it here. Right, I created. So the speed here, this, and I have a direction. And this direction, it will be a vector 3, but I don't know what will be the value. But for now, I'm gonna just set it to 0. This and the bullets is wrong. Let me fix that. Yeah, now it should work. Okay, and this one. Now we set the bullets again, and I just need to check here on the update the enemy bullets. So for the update, that's fine. We can still use the same constant. I'm gonna get here the mesh, right? So the enemy bullet was the mesh before, but now that I have the structure, then I need to set the mesh property here. I'm gonna pass the sphere mesh to the enemy bullet, and if it's visible, I'm gonna move that, and everything is the same. But now we're using the structure. And we can check here the collision between the bullet and the ship, but I'm not gonna do that at the moment because I want to shoot the enemy bullet. So to shoot that, I need to go again here. So I need to set the mesh, and if it's invisible, I'm gonna make it visible, and I'm gonna change the position. The enemy bullet position equals shooter position. Shooter position that clone, right? So that means that I need to set who is shooting the bullet and who is the target of the bullet. So I'm gonna add 2 arguments here. Shooter position, it's a vector 3, capital letter, and I need to set the target position, that will be also vector 3, right? My shooter position will be the enemy that is shooting that bullet, and the target position will be the ship. So to get the direction, const dir, so I need to subtract the vectors. So the target position subtract the shooter position, right? And I need to normalize that. And then I can add the enemy bullet direction. All right, because this is the mesh, so I need to get the object. So this one here, okay. To this object here, I need to set the direction for there, the one I got here between the target and the shooter. So with that, I can shoot at the ship, but this shoot enemy bullet is asking now for the arguments that I need. So here I have the enemy, which is the shooter. I'm gonna get the enemy that sprite. Remember, this is an enemy now, and it's its own structure, and it has a sprite. So this sprite has its position, which is also vector 3, and I need to pass here the ship, right? This ship position, and that's fine. Here, every time I want to use the shoot enemy timer, I'm gonna shoot the enemy at the ship from the current enemy, and I'm gonna restart the timer again. So I need to go to the where I'm setting the enemies. Set enemy shooter timer, and this is the enemy. I think that's fine. I need to know what's happening here because I haven't seen this being updated. So I need to check the main update method. Update enemy bullets, update enemies, update lasers. I think that's fine. And I have an error here. Enemy bullet TS is not a module. Enemy bullet here. It's fine, it's well constructed. And the enemy bullet here. I need also the array. It is working now. Well, here now you can see that the bullets are being shot to the but those are too faster. I need to decrease the speed a little bit. 0.1, 0.1 maybe. Okay. So we can see the enemies shooting at enemy bullet speed to this direction. Update enemy bullets. Okay, I think the issue is here in the enemy bullets. So I don't need this anymore. The bullet and the ship. Okay, so now I need to set the enemy bullet that position in place where the direction is. See, it's this enemy, and then this and the bullets idx dot direction that scale 0.05. That's the speed I'm gonna set to the bullet. And with this I can check now that the bullet can be shot at the ship direction. See? Now they are shooting at the ship, right? But I don't have the collision for the ship and the bullet. That's what I'm gonna do in the next video. Hey, thanks for watching. And if you have any suggestion or comment, just put it below. Thank you.